Dances of mass destruction. Some dance to remember and some dance to forget, as the Eagles put it. But some folks feel compelled to dance in an unending frenzy because of a medical syndrome. If you encounter an individual or a group of people dancing in public, medical authorities are warning that it might be best if you turn around and run away, rather than joining the festivities. Instead of having fun, these people cavorting about mindlessly might actually be suffering from St. Vitus Dance, also known as Sydenham chorea, for the physician who described the condition. Chorea, which means dance in Greek, is the origin of our term choreography, or dance writing, the process of designing dance sequences for theatrical productions. Just like you should avoid encounters with aggressive dogs infected with rabies, you should also steer clear of victims struggling in the throes of St. Vitus Dance. For your safety, the federal government recommends that citizens stick to dance halls and concert venues. With that in mind, has anyone in your family or group of friends been overcome by frenzied dancing recently? They're not alone. It can happen anywhere at any time. Scientists at the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the World Health Organization describe St. Vitus Dance as a form of manic dancing that began in the Middle Ages. Afflicted people experience jerky movements in their legs, arms, and face. They called it St. Vitus Dance because priests believed that those afflicted would be cured by St. Vitus, the patron saint of dancers. Supposedly, St. Vitus was martyred by being boiled in a pot of hot, bubbling oil. In the modern era, scientists discovered that St. Vitus Dance occurs when you are infected by the bacteria responsible for rheumatic fever. While it is a central nervous system disorder, it can also be spread by a form of social contagion. A harmless example of social contagion is when you see someone yawning and you automatically yawn in response. An unsafe example is when you are a fighter pilot and you copy the yaw maneuver of another pilot nearby when you shouldn't and you crash into a mountain. The combination of social contagion and people's instinct to succumb to peer pressure can sweep folks up in a dancing frenzy, even if they don't suffer from a bacterial infection. This is why the government is urging citizens to exercise caution. While it might be tempting to follow the crowd and participate in a public dance event, to be safe, you should confine your dancing to sanctioned nightclubs and concert venues that have been certified and approved by the Public Health Department. A doctor who verifies that you are not just experiencing social contagion and diagnoses you with actual Sydenham chorea may prescribe steroids as well as anticonvulsants, antipsychotic drugs, or a dopamine depleter to address your involuntary movements. To avoid having to take medication for Sydenham chorea, it would be prudent for you to refrain from participating in public outbreaks of frenzied St. Vitus dancing. If you enjoyed this report, subscribe to Nice Planet and enable notifications to make sure you see each new video. Thanks for watching.